Okay, it's time for a new pickup video, and as you can see, it's something that's a little bit different to what I normally do on my YouTube channel. Obviously trying to diversify. Now it's of a sander. Now I got this from a store called B&Q, and they're currently doing some early Black Friday deals. Now if you've watched my video, which by the time this uploads, I would have uploaded it, you would have seen the Stanley toolbox that I got in the sale from the same Black Friday deal. And again, I got this in a Black Friday deal for a very good price. Now I've had a sander before, which I got the part of the basics Argos range, and I can't remember how much I paid for it. And that one didn't last too long, and basically with that one it's completely different to how this one looked. Basically you had to wrap around the sandpaper and then put these metal clips on it to hold it into place, and then the base of it was a foam, some sponge kind of material. And unfortunately what happened is that it stopped sanding, it wouldn't turn, it just cut out, and it wasn't vibrating and doing the job properly. So unfortunately, when I needed to do any sand work, any filing down around the house, you had to do it the old-fashioned way, in terms of obviously using normal sandpaper, which can be a lot of hard work, especially when you want the particular work to be done fairly quickly, and you want everything to be done in one level motion. So with something like this will make sanding things down a lot easier and a lot quicker. So I'm glad I managed to pick up this item. Now it was round about, in the retail, usually about £22, and they were selling it for £10.50, which I think is an absolute bargain. Even when I've got to places like Argos or places like Toolstation, where they've got similar type items like this, you're looking at maybe say like £20 for at least the cheapest. Obviously you can get more expensive ones, like I'll show you here, like, which my cousin bought like a year or two ago, and it's a Black & Decker sander, and obviously those going to cost more, and obviously will vary in terms of what materials that you get with the items, and obviously maybe how powerful the RPM is on the actual sanding. So kind of bear it in mind, like sometimes in life, that you kind of get what you kind of pay for. But this for me, as I said before, is a complete godsend now, because I'm coming up to that I need some I need some work done, and this sander is going to make my life a lot easier. And again, talk about being in the right place at the right time, where I really needed a sander, and just about around about £10, I think, is an absolute bargain. So I'm kind of really happy that I managed to pick up this item, and it's by a company called Allister, not the footballers in the football league back in the past. Obviously people in the UK will kind of get that reference or joke, but anyway, it's not too heavy. It's a little bit heavy. Trying to see what you get. It's Allister, and it's a model LDLS160, and it says, as I said, it's 160 watts. And you've got the temperature thing there, and you can also connect it to a vacuum cleaner. So when obviously this is sanding any surfaces, the vacuum cleaner will obviously will suck up all the dust, so leaving the area a lot more dust free, and especially as you don't want to be inhaling it, even though probably will be using a mask anyway. So you got these stuff that's included inside of the box here, and it says one sanding sheet, so I only get one, so you're gonna have to buy more. Places like Toolstation do sell them, and I don't know about Argos. I'm assuming that they probably may do, or online, that you'll be able to find extra sheets, and obviously there'll be a certain size. I think most of these sanders now, the mini ones now, I think they all use a standard certain type of size. You get one dust bag and one vacuum adapter. So obviously that will allow you to connect it to a vacuum cleaner, and that will obviously suck up any dirt and dust that will be there. So without further ado, we shall get this unboxing going. Hopefully it should be fairly easy to open there, and you've got the stuff there which you can take a closer look at. You can just pause and have a look at that. Now I'll very quickly show you my cousin's one. No, actually I'll take out this and before showing you my cousin's one, so you can see you know, the differences or similarities that they may have. Fairly easy to open up here. The thing is that whenever I unbox these kind of things, I can never put them back in the same way. So you can see the item there. It's bigger than what I thought it would be. And obviously it comes with a plug, which obviously they have to have in the Europe, a molded plug. And you've got the actual vacuum cleaner thing there. I think it's a vacuum cleaner. But yeah, I'm assuming it is. Have a look. This is the dust bag, and there should be a vacuum cleaner adapter, and then you get the sander inside of here. And then you have the vacuum clean adapter there. So obviously that connects to the back of the sander and then into the vacuum cleaner there. So we've got that there. So we have the kind of the main unit there. And you've got the on and off switch there. Fairly easy, simple to kind of use. And you've got this little guard here that's kind of protecting it. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Weight wise, it's not too heavy. And then you've got the cord here, which we shall undo here. Now, even if it's obviously, it's going to be a certain length. So even if it's too short, normally what I do if I need to, obviously maybe do the staircases, you can easily get those adapters or those extension leads, so that it can make, as you can use it for you know, to hard to reach braces. So you can actually see the wire there, which is quite long. But again, obviously for your needs, you might need a extension there. So you got that there. And again, you've got the sander which will open up. And you can see that there. I think they all should be a standard. I'll compare it to the Black & Decker one. See if they should be the same. So if they are, I think I do know at Tool Station sell them. I don't remember how much they are. So if I do pick one up, then I'll do that in another video. And you've got the instructions there, so fairly easy to kind of use. And obviously it says please read before use. And it's obviously safety issues and lung cancer, because obviously this silicone, so make sure you give this a thorough read. And if you're going to use this, obviously use a vacuum cleaner and also wear a mask to make your life a lot easier. So you got the stuff there. So I think how that will work is you got the back of the thing here, which you can kind of connect. I'm assuming goes in like, it'd be pretty hard to kind of put it in. If I can get it on camera. It's got a certain way how it's supposed to go in. So basically what you do is that you have to line up the notches and then twist to put it in. I mean, you've got the same thing with this as well, with the dust bag as well. So you can actually put this in like so, and then twist and then put that in, and then that all. So while this that's dropped, while obviously you're doing the work, the dust bag is, you know, starting to fill up. Put that on the back of there. So we got that. Oh, nearly hit the camera. So we got that there. So you got the instruction manual, which you can go through. And obviously, if you've used to using the sanders before, then you know the basic idea on how to kind of use it, but it's not that kind of difficult to actually use. And also when the bag's empty, let's see where I've dropped it now. With the bag, with the dust bag here, you've got the bag, and inside of here you've got a metal frame. Don't know if you'll be able to see it. And then you're able to pull the actual thing and then empty out the dust bag. Now I'll put this to one side and I'll show you the Black & Decker one, so it should be fairly similar in terms of dimensions. And this is the Black & Decker one. It's called the Black & Decker mouse. But you do get slightly more accessories with it. It's 11,000 RPM. So for that, what that is. I mean, but with this one, you get 6 of this sander things to go with it. So they give you actually more of this one. I don't know how powerful the Allister one is aside from the wattage. If I can sit there and find out if it does actually tell you. Doesn't really kind of tell you really. This the wattage is 160, so it probably measures it in a different way. I'll take that out. And as you can see, this is the Black & Decker one. Now, this has already got the vacuum cleaner adapter attached to it. I think you can take it off. I think you can. I'm not gonna sit there and tamper with it because again, it's my cousin's. On first glance, as you can see, the actual one from B&Q is a lot bigger. And this one's a lot more compact and smaller here. The only what I do like about it is obviously the grip on there. It's on the side, so you got the rubber grips here and then each side. So it's a matter of just obviously holding it there. So it is very ergonomic to your hand in terms of doing the circular motions and going into all the nooks and crannies and where you need to sand. So it's a lot lighter. This one here, the grip is more or less on here. It's on the side, and obviously when you're grabbing it there, obviously, and then you're doing a circular motion. This one is definitely heavier. Again, I'm probably assuming that this one's going to be more expensive. If I do find out how much it is, I'll put it in the description box. If I do find out how much it is, and then again, you've got the switch here. It's cool. I don't know where it is on this one. I'm assuming that it might be here. I'm assuming, because I have no idea what this is like. In terms of the actual face of it, it does look, let me take this one bit off. It does seem a little bit bigger. The surface area, yeah, definitely the surface area of the sander, as you can see. This one's got a much larger surface area. So this one is definitely bigger. So I am assuming that when it comes to buying the actual, because obviously you can get different grades of sandpaper to see. Oh god, knock this off. To actually use on your sander of choice. So I'm assuming that they all come in different shapes and sizes. So again, if I do find it out, I should put it in the description box. But yeah, but that's the Black & Decker one. Again, as I said, I don't know if it's more powerful than the Allister one, because obviously they're measured in RPMs on the Black & Decker one, whereas the other one's measured in wattage. So I've got no idea. But for me, not really bothered as long as it actually does the job of sanding down what I need to sit there and do, and keeping everything obviously nice and flat. And again, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm actually really kind of liking this. So what I will definitely do is maybe I might even at some point maybe do it once I get the hang of it. Do a demonstration, quick little demonstration video, if I get the time, and also do a follow-up. Or if I don't, at least give you a follow-up video in, you know what, how good of use the actual sander is. But as again, as before, it's a little bit heavier and bulkier than the Black & Decker mouse sander. But again, it's for £10, which is the cheapest that that I've seen a sander for, and again, compared to the old one that I had from the Argos basic range, which they had, this is definitely a lot better, and I'm actually more confident that this one, let me put some of the instructions back, that this one actually won't break compared to the basic one I had. So again, as I said, with a lot of products in life, you pay for the quality, and again, with it being from B&Q, so it's the empty box. With it being from B&Q, they usually sit there and don't sell bad products in it. So I got high expectations of this particular product. So this is the Allister sander from B&Q. So if you're thinking about getting a sander, or you need it for a job, or maybe for a future job, I definitely recommend, which is good for me, as far as I know, it's the cheapest plate. It's the cheapest that I've seen a sander for, and again, it comes from a reputable place like B&Q. £10.50 for me is actually the cheapest price that I've seen a sander for, and probably definitely the cheapest price that I have seen a sander for. So yeah, even if you don't necessarily going to use one straight away, it's definitely something that you can definitely buy for that cheap price and put down for future use. Anyway, I hope people found the video informative. Please feel free to share with friends and family. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate it. That will allow people to find my YouTube channel on the YouTube recommendation page. And this is because of the YouTube algorithm favour the bigger YouTubers, so that will allow people to find my YouTube channel and, you know, find some new subscribers. Speaking of subscribers, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you want to see stuff like this, when it comes to DIY stuff, food and drink reviews, comic books, old and new, and graphic novels, figurines and statues, movie, TV reviews and recommendations, Blu-ray and DVD and Blu-ray steelbook unboxings, and also Blu-ray steelbooks from my personal collection, which I've been slowly showcasing, video game playthroughs and video game unboxings. Again, as I said before, gadgets, clothing pickups, beauty products, film memorabilia. I've even got some art books I need to sit there and start doing videos on. So if you're into all that kind of things, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Christmas of last year, we hit 500 subs. Then a few months ago we hit 600 subs, and then now we're over 700 plus subs. So a big thank you to all the subs, old and new. I really appreciate you guys for having faith in me and subscribing to the channel and the viewership. So I really appreciate that. Without you guys, the channel wouldn't be where it is. So a big thank you to the subscribers, old and new. Hopefully we'll get to 800, and then the big milestone for me will be 1,000 YouTube subs. So hopefully we'll get there sooner rather than later at some point. So here's fingers crossed. I also live stream on Twitch, but I don't have a set schedule because of ongoing stuff and health problems. So I don't have set days and what I and when I stream. So it's kind of every case by case basis. If you want to find my channel, it's basically the same name as my YouTube name, it's Ad76. I will leave the link in the description box. We're already at 44 followers, so I'm at least hoping to hit 50, and then after that, the world will be more in terms of how much more we can get. So I'm only 6 away from the followers. I usually export the videos to YouTube, and it's got copyright claim music in it. So hopefully, in the future, that won't be a problem. Obviously, having a computer and being able to edit. I also live stream on a rare occasion on YouTube, but it's gonna be more casual gaming, and that will be that will be more casual gaming, like sports games, beat 'em up, shoot 'em ups, things like that. Even if you do miss the live streaming, the videos will be kept up so you can watch it if you want to, or when you have the free time to watch it. Again, it would be nice to get some live viewers, but even if you don't, the videos will be kept up on YouTube for you to sit there to be able to watch. Anyway, that just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I'll speak to you again in the next video. Bye for now.